You look beyond the text, there's the emblem of the expansion, right?
Yeah.
That one is Whizbang's Workshop.
Oh
this card didn't come out with Whizbang's Workshop.
What? So the emblem on there is the Whizbang one. I need to like make this Discord bigger. I didn't know it was gonna be an eye exam as well. All right, I'm gonna click on it and like have it go full screen.
That text doesn't seem right though. That seems like too much of a mouthful for them to put on a card.
All right, I promise you the mouthful is actually real.
Oh.
And this is actually not a real card though, but not for the reason you gave. So unfortunately, I can't give you a point.
Got ya.
The difference here is actually, if you look behind the text, this is where the true like mind games start to come in here. You'll notice that says the Whizbang Workshop emblem, but all of the gifts got their own little emblem because it was like not from an expansion.
It was from the anniversary, wasn't it?
Temporary is also a bolded keyword, but I wasn't going to be that ruthless for this one. That would be for the next one. But yeah, that's. It does say the entire thing. I swear to God.
I can't believe it says the entire thing.
It's part of the anniversary set. Everything else is, I think, right. And it's got the temporary should be bolded too because that's a new keyword.
So yeah, you're right on both accounts.
Okay.
I said to every other contestant, I was like, don't, like when I showed the real one, I'm like, temporary's also bolded, so ignore that. But you're right, it's the emblem in the back because these cards were released just before Whizbang came out, so they had their own treasure, or I guess the gift emblem in the back. But like, no one thought of the temporary thing. And you just call it, oh my fuck.
I need to go touch grass so bad, it's insane.
Here is what actually. I guarantee you played this card before.
I played it once.
Oh, did you?
Randomly generated. Okay, it's from Whizbang. We know that now.
Sorry.
After your opponent summons a minion, transform
Cosplay contestant. See, now I'm like wondering, like, is that the right background look? He wouldn't do that back to back and get me again, right? Okay, guys. 3 mana, 3/4. After your opponent summons a minion, transform into a 3/4 copy of it. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is plays a minion. It's after your opponent plays a minion, transform into a 3/4 copy of it. This one's like, you know, occasionally shows up in arena. It's not great to draft, but like, you know, it's a generator or whatever.
After your opponent summons a minion, transform it into a copy of a 3/4. I know it's play. It's after your opponent plays a minion.
Yeah. All right, correct. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Okay.
That was good. Though.
You actually played this card as well?
No. I got that off when I used to play Mage. You get that off the card that summons.
Yeah.
Drops, yeah.
All right, cosplay contestant. So 3 mana, 3/4. After your opponent summons a minion, plays a minion.
You are correct.
You do see that card in arena, so that one that one's pretty simple. I bet Dread's better have gotten that one, or I'll be very upset.
Dread's dead good. Dread's dead good.
Good.
It's after your opponent plays a minion. I just remember her just being a power crept version of that Star Lady who was 4 mana before. So I think that's my answer.
You are correct.
Hey,
what about this card? Also, again, ignore the art because, like, for some reason on the actual like wiki, it's like super weird. But
He's looking cool. He's like leaning back.
he is leaning back.
Stormwind Champion, 2nd mana, 7/7. Your other minions have 1/1.
Stormwind Champion. Oh, what an arena classic. So this card, I know it was buffed from 8 mana to 7 mana, so that is correct on the stat line. I believe it is still a 7/7.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos candy. Yes to fresh.
Please, can you bring the Bathurst?
The Bathurst has been brought.
Stormwind Champion. Your other minions have +1/+1. There's something wrong. A card could be fine, right?
A card could be real, yeah.
They didn't buff it to 6. I know they made it a 7 mana 7/7. It's not 6. It's still a 7/7.
ooh, a classic. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I'm gonna have to just submit it because I'm just gonna start focusing on the cracks now.
Okay, you're actually right. There is nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, he was buffed, wasn't he? That's what the 7 mana 7/7 nonsense is it? Was he always 7 mana?
Was he buffed?
Was he buffed? I always know him as a 7 mana, or as either a 6 mana 6/6 or a 7 mana 6/6. Fuck, I didn't want to touch Stormwind. That's a ridiculous thing to say. His stats are wrong, Rakan.
This is real.
That's real.
They buffed him when they like did the core set thing to a 7/7.
Ah, they did buff him. Fuck.
I think that's correct. I feel like there might be something else on there, but I think I'm gonna go with this is. Hold on, let me make sure. 7 mana 7/7. I'm gonna go with this is a real card.
So this card actually always costs 7 mana. It used to just be a 6/6. Is the difference. Yeah.
Oh.
It used to be a 6/6.
Okay.
So you are correct. This is actually a real card. There's actually no gem on the card in Classic because it was a basic card. But when they added these to the core set, for some reason, they all gave them gems. They're all commons. I was going to see whether or not you felt like this card shouldn't have a gem or not because you played this game for a while. Maybe you remembered that.
This is still in the core set. It is. Yeah, it is, because I picked it in Arena. It used to be a basic card, the emblem. I don't think they upgraded this to rare. It's such a basic. I'm gonna say nothing's wrong on this.
You were correct.
Okay.
Nothing is wrong on this.
It's the hardest is to guess when there's nothing wrong.
Okay.
I bet you played this card in Absolute on as well.
I do. Death Rattle, turn any max magnetize to your hand. Ooh. First thing that's ringing alarm bots in my head is that this is a 1-drop.
What the hell is that? 1 mana X21 medic bot. Return any mechs magnetized to this to your hand from Titan.
This is that Titan's emblem? I could swear the name was like X13 medic bot or something, but
This is one of those cards where I recognize it, but I never pick it in Arena, so it has to be generated or something. Something about this I'm pretty sure is wrong, but I just have to figure it out. Is it called a medic bot? Would he really have changed the text? Let me here and here. Oh man, see now I'm starting to think that this is a real card again, but would he have really done 2 real cards back to back? Okay, I'm gonna go with the name is wrong. It could be a real card, but I'm gonna go with the name being wrong.
And what do you think the name is? So
I think it's for repair bot or something.
you are correct.
Oh,
Correct.
I want to say this is a 2-drop because I feel like a 1 mana 1/3 stat line is pretty good with, kind of an upside. Hold on, let me just take a look. Cracks looking okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with it's a 2 mana 1/3 because the 1/3 looks right, but I feel like I would have seen this in play if this was a 1-drop somehow.
Okay. I hate to tell you this. It actually is a 1 mana 1/3.
Wow.
You're so right, because when I was going through the cards, I was like, I'm surprised this card never actually saw any play.
Yeah.
The real answer to this is it's not called a medic bot. It's called a repair bot.
Oh shit. Yeah, I should have looked at the name.
is it just the name is X13?
Is that your answer?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with that, yeah.
The name is wrong, but it's not the number. It is actually called repair bot, not medic bot.
Oh, yeah, I guess medic wouldn't make much sense.
I'm gonna have to take a point away from that.
Oh, well, now I need to play more. I gotta focus on focusing on Hearthstone more. Obviously, I'm not spending enough time on it, so.
X13 is hilarious.
As far as I know, Laura, and I have seen this a couple of times in Wild, I would be a bit iffy about the 1 mana crystal. But 1 mana 1/3 seems right, and that's not that powerful. And he looks like a practicing doctor. He's got one of those things on top of, the old school doctors used to wear. He's got one of those on top of his head.
Yeah,
Yeah, a medic bot sounds like. Wait, medic bot? Hold on a minute. Why is he called medic bot?
What's his name?
No. His name, I'm going to say his name's wrong, but other than that, Raran, that looks like a completely legitimate card to me.
You are actually correct. It's not medic bot, it's repair bot.
I told you, he didn't look like a doctor.
Here's your next card.
Contaminated Lasher. This was a good card in Standard for a while, and then they nerfed it a bunch, right? 3 mana 3/3. Battlecry, if you've cast 4 or more spells this game, refresh 4 mana crystals.
Wasn't he like a 2 mana 2/2 with the same effect? I want to say he's either a 3 mana 2/2 or the name is wrong.
Battlecry, if you cast 4 or more spells this game, refresh 4 mana crystals, a 3/3. So this was nerfed. This was previously a 2/2. Battlecry, if you cast 4 or more spells. That immediately looks wrong to me there.
Contaminated Lasher. 3 mana 3/3. If you cast 5 or more spells this game, refresh 4. The whole theme was 5 spells.
For some reason, my brain initially was like, if you cast 5 or more spells, like the 4 kind of matches with 4 mana crystals. Let's see it. 5. I'm gonna go with it's the text is wrong. It's if you cast 5 or more, but it could be wrong.
You are correct.
I knew this one.
Correct.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say they nuked it into the ground. I think it's like a 4 mana 3/3 or like a 4 mana something. I think your fake little nerf here is on the right track, but I think it's nerfed even more.
Double kill.
Little nerd. You are wrong. Damn it. It's a 3 mana 3/3 currently, but the text actually reads if you cast 5 or more spells this game.
Oh, it's 5.
I think it was. Did it have to be whilst it was in hand? What cast 4 mana? Cast 4 spells while it was in hand. Refresh 4 mana. Did it have to be 5? I'm gonna say the text is wrong on it, like the body of the text, but I don't know what aspect.
What specifically are you? Refresh 4 mana crystals?
You got me there. Wait there. Is it the refresh 4 mana crystals, or is it the fact that you got to cast it in hand? 5 mana crystals.
You're right that the text is wrong, but it's not refresh 5 mana crystals. In fact, this card's even worse than you think it is because you have to cast 5 spells or more to refresh 4 mana.
What?
Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This is your last card for this part of the video.
All right. Transportation Instructor. 5 mana 4/4. Choose an enemy minion. Swap a random one in their deck.
This is your last card for this. What do you think?
Last card. All right, let's go. Oh, this card, Transportation Instructor. So yeah, this card, I remember thinking like it would be kind of decent in Arena, and it's trash. I think I already know what it is.
This is the only card currently that is out of standard, for the record. I picked only standard cards until this point.
This is where I've got the advantage.
This is where you might have the advantage. Let's see what you got.
Take that one. I don't even remember seeing that card ever in my life. 5 mana Transportation Instructor. You choose an enemy minion, swap it with a random one in their deck. Lich King?
I don't know if you've ever seen this card before, but it was in standard very recently.
Oh my god, I was looking at this the other day. Transportation Instructor battle card. Choose an enemy minion, swap with a random one in their deck. I'm gonna go with my gut. What I first felt. I think this is a 5 mana 3/3.
You want to look at it a little bit more, or are you guys? That's so fast. I was like, oh shit.
Maybe it is a 4/4 now. I look at it harder. You know, I'm looking at this too long. I'm going with 5 mana 3/3 because it's like, whoa, look at my funny tech card, which is we'll see play one day.
So this card never saw play. I don't think I ever saw one. The name is actually what's wrong.
Translocation. Oh, you little shit. If Zeddy gets this right,
Is it war deck or war deck? Transportation Instructor. I'm pretty sure the name is right. The rarity. It's what? Is that Marching Lich King? I think that's right too. I'm gonna say with your deck.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
It is actually the name. It is Translocation Instructor.
Oh, well, that's just, you're being cheeky. Come. To be fair, so many minions that I don't play a lot in my videos, I'll just refer to as that 5 mana 4/4 that does this.
I'll be shocked if anyone gets this one too. I don't even know what to start on that. I can't even like pick it apart because I've never seen it before in my life. Hold on a minute. Transportation Instructor. I'm just gonna say that's not even a real card, Rakan. I don't even know what to begin. Let's just say that's fake.
The actual like change here is it's called Translocation Instructor, not Transportation Instructor.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think it's Translocation Instructor, but let me just check the rest of the card. I'm pretty sure this one is Translocation Instructor. Yeah.
Final answer.
Yep, that's my answer.
You're correct.
Nice.
The arena is actually helping you out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like this, I mean, the standard players are probably like, what in the hell is that card? And
so you went 4 and 6, just so you know. I think Eddie also went 4 and 6. So currently you guys are tied. So this is the next section. There's 5 questions. This is just generic like things about Hearthstone in the client currently, okay? As far as patch 30.0.3, which is the current patch we're in, right after the recent balance change, what hero, what class is to say, has the most skins in the game?
so mage, everyone's gonna say or think mage first. But if I remember correctly, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I'm a little surprised. I want to say it's also maybe Hunter? It's Hunter and Mage that are sticking out to me the most.
I don't use skins. I have all of the basic skins. I know there's one person that always complains that Rogue doesn't have enough nice skins.
Yeah.
So it's probably not Rogue. Warlock got a lot of Nemsy skins.
It has to be Mage or Rogue. And I feel like it's got to be Mage. I mean, I want it to be Mage because I'm a dirty Mage enjoyer.
As of the most recent patch, which class has the most skins?
Mage.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you were correct.
It's over 50.
4X Ultra. 0 carbs. 100% beer.
Oh, I want to say Hunter, but it's like there's no way they printed more Hunter than Jaina. Yeah, I'll stick with Mage. I'll stay safe. Final answer.
All right, you are correct.
Wow. Okay.
It is Mage.
Let's go with Warlock.
It is not Warlock.
Okay.
It is currently Mage.
Is that 52 skins? Oh my god.
I'm gonna go with Mage on this one.
You are correct. It is Mage.
Okay. Like I buy more Rogue and Mage skins than anything else, so it's like a low bias.
Makes sense. What is the name of this card back?
Oh, Lord. We all call it the basic card back, but is it really basic?
I want to say classic. I don't think it's basic.
Yeah, I think it's just the classic card back.
You're correct.
Nice, nice.
That's the normal one, right?
That is literally the first one you get. The default.
Default classic. Let me think. What could it be called? I don't know. I'm just gonna say like standard.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It is called classic.
Oh, it is called classic. Damn it.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck! I should have kept it the classic.
You wouldn't call it classic when it came out. I'm just gonna say basic card back.
You were wrong. It actually is classic.
Why would you call it classic when it came out?
I think classic.
Well done. It is classic.
Hey, all right.
What class has the most zero cost cards of all time? Like in Wild.
That's interesting. Of all time. My first thought would be either Warrior, Rogue. Can't be Mage. Can't be. I'm really unsure on this one. I like it can't be any of like the control classes. I don't think.
Oh, I should be good at this.
You should know this one.
Yeah, I think it's probably Priest.
You are correct.
Yeah.
It is Priest.
There's so many different mana Priest
so
cards.
It has to be priest.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yeah, it is Priest. Oh my god.
I mean, as a rogue enjoyer, Shadow Step exists, and there's a lot of things. But you know what? I'm not confident in any other class, so I'll just say rogue.
All right. Unfortunately, it is not Rogue.
Is it mage?
It is not Mage.
Oh, okay. Is it priest?
It is Priest.
Okay.
It is Priest.
Fuck.
Priest shockingly has a
All right, I'm gonna go with Druid, but I'm really not sure on this one.
It is actually Priest.
It's Priest. Okay.
It is Priest. Yeah,
I guess
Priest
I can
has
see
like
that.
Priest has like multiple pages of zero cost. So
You know my problem? I was thinking of minions in my head.
what are I should say the lowest cost hero cards?
Do you want me to name them all?
The lowest cost ones, yes.
So the lowest cost ones are 5 mana. Go.
Okay.
Definitely. Thrall.
Okay.
5 mana ones. Guff, definitely Thrall.
I'm just gonna stop you right there. That's the only
Oh, so I do too? Okay, yeah, okay. I was trying to think. I only know that because I've been playing a lot of Maestro.
Oh, okay, so you see them all.
Oh, I see them all the time.
Okay, so I don't think, to my knowledge, there's any like 1, 2, 3, or 4 cost heroes. So I'm going through all the options in my head. I'm pretty sure it's Thrall, the evolve one for 5 mana.
Okay, you are correct. There is one more. You want to take a guess at that one?
Oh, Guff.
Guff. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
It's Guff. It's Guff and Thrall. You were right.
Oh, hold on.
So specifically hero card, Thrall was 5, Guff is 5.
Okay, you were correct.
Yeah.
No, you know, yeah.
I want to say there's a Shaman one that's 5 mana. I can't remember the name of it. Are there multiple though? Is there another 5 mana one? Let me think. Priest? I don't think so. Hunter? I mean, Rexar's 6 mana. I'm gonna say it's like a Shaman one called. I want to say Thrall, but I'm not 100% the name. It's a 5 mana one.
Okay, so Thrall is 1.
Okay, so there's another one.
I'm gonna give you one guess for if you think what the other one is.
Is Guff 5?
Guff is 5. You're right.
Okay, I would have really come around, but I wasn't sure if Guff was 5 or 6.
Your very last question. What is the mana cost? I won't even ask you the name of the card. What is the mana cost of the highest minion with Divine Shield?
Only one that comes to my head. Okay, hold on. I should probably ask this because I don't know if this is a technicality. The 1-drop that uses all of your mana crystals, does that count or? No. Okay.
In your collection. I should say this isn't standard, by the way. Sorry.
Standard. Oh, fuck. That's so much harder.
The highest cost Divine Shield minion standard. I know there's a 9 mana one. I'm just thinking if there's a 10 mana one. The 9 mana one's like the like a Noya module, like or whatever it's called. It's annoying. It's 9 mana. You don't play it because try and cheat it out. Is there a 10 mana one? There's not many 10 mana minions.
This one has to be. I know the card art. It's a 4/6. It's a 4/6 with Divine Shield and Taunt. See if I can remember Horizon something.
Okay. What is the mana cost?
I mean, it's oftentimes played for 1 mana. I'm guessing it's 10.
Bulldoze is not standard. Oh no, there's a Paladin one, isn't there? Divine Shield needs a 10, bro. It needs to be reduced. I'll go 10.
You're correct.
Yeah, he's the 10. The 10 man.
It is Living Horizon.
Yeah.
I'm just asking the mana cost. You're correct.
Either just going to be a standard neutral guy or a paladin boy. Oh, wait. You know, it could be, I don't know its name, but it's the 10 cost elemental in paladin. I think it's a 4/5 or a 4/6 stat line. I think it's a 4/5.
You're
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with the 9 mana Paladin minion.
You are incorrect.
Really?
There is a 10 mana one. It's Living Horizon. You never played it for 10.
Oh my god, that's not. It's a tree. Yeah, it's just a cost 10. Oh my god. Damn.
I'm gonna say it costs 10.
You are correct.
Yeah.
It is Living Horizon. Unfortunately, after a very grueling round 1, Lieutenant Eddie and Dane are no longer in the tournament, which means Dreads and Zeddy go to round 2. But round 2 is a lot harder. Dreads, congratulations, you made it to round 2. How do you feel?
It feels great. I thought, like, oftentimes with these kind of games, I'm, you know, first round out of there in an embarrassing fashion. Right. So to at least make it to round 2, you know, like it does feel good. I want to stay humble. You know, my number one thing is humble in victory and gracious in defeat. So I'm gonna try to stay with that.
The first round was the baby round. This round's gonna be a lot more difficult because you're gonna have to try to figure out really small things. Now, again, I promise you it's not commas. I didn't change any of the punctuation. Gotcha. Once again, the art is not changed. For this section, only round 2, there's only cards. There's no like random ass trivia questions. Here is your very first script.
We have Wrath Spine Enchanter, which is a 7 mana 5/4 Naga. Cast a copy of Fire, Frost, and Nature spell in your name. Oh man, this card is so bad.
I think the stats are right. I think it is a 5/4 Naga. This card, this is a blue card, right? Is that
Good Voyage?
Ooh, I'm also thinking about the rarity. It's either a epic or a rare card.
I feel like it's not. Is it fire? Could be shadow, but I don't think so. I don't think it's a copy. I think it did it consume the spell? I think the stats are right. I think the mana cost is right. The rarity I know is right. I'm gonna say it's not a copy of the spells.
You are actually wrong.
Wow, I'm really not sure on this card.
So yeah, the only thing you're missing is the targets are chosen randomly at the bottom.
Oh, but that's still implied. But God, that card is. I don't think I've ever played this card.
See, it's funny nowadays. This card, like, I feel like with the current being dual class memory, this card would be pretty good. But back in the day, we never. Yeah,
you never picked this card. This card in standard was awful too, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Okay, so it's fair across the board. Okay. Wait, is it cast a copy or is it? God, now this is probably the easiest one of the whole thing, and now I'm like.
Card.
Oh no, I'm in my own head. Okay, since I'm not sure, like I can't confidently say anything else. I'm gonna say that it's not a Wrath Spine Enchantment.
You're going with the name.
That's something else. But yeah, I'm not. My confidence level on this one is like -10. That's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah.
Okay, that's your final answer.
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay, you were wrong. The card is
okay.
called,
So what?
The difference is you actually almost got it. There is a line under the last text which says targets are chosen random.
All right. Well, we whiffed on that one. I would not have caught. Like, I might have caught that the text was wrong, but I wouldn't have caught that.
Rodent. I saw this on Twitter just today.
Hold on.
Unbelievably.
Wait, did you actually? Oh my god! I think did you say that last time we recorded with one of the cars?
Yeah, somebody. I think Flair tweeted something about it. So it's 2 mana, 2/1 Undead Beast Battlecry. Reduce the cost of all Death Rattle cards in your hand by 1. It is in your deck by 1.
Okay, let's look at this. Battlecry. Reduce the cost of all Death Rattle cards in your hand by 1. Okay, I'm gonna go with the text on the card being wrong and that it's not in your hand.
Wait, so you're saying that it's not your hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the final answer that it's relating to your hand, but not confident. Final answer.
Okay. Okay. I think I'll give that to you. It is for your deck. It is not from your hand.
Okay.
You just weren't 100% sure what the effect was, but to keep things
yeah.
I'll give
Okay,
you the
reduce the
point.
cost. God, I'm gonna need every point I can get, so I'll take it. All right.
Here is the next card.
Mancrick. What? This looks really weird. Battlecry, shuffle, Olgra, Mancrick's wife in your deck. Why does this look? The text is just wrong. I just don't know what the text actually is. I can't say what I don't know what the text is.
Shuffle Olgra, Mancrick's wife into your deck. See, now here is the thing where I'm like, okay, shuffle. Okay, so there's two things. It's either like you're not getting me with a portrait this time. There's definitely a legendary portrait up top there. I can see it. It's like, either, so I always pronounce it as Mancrick, but it could also be Mankirk. Like I always pronounce it weird. So it's either the name is in my head messed up or in there messed up, or there's some text missing on the card. It's like, I will say that I do remember at the beginning of this, you said one of these 3 cards, the name was right. So I'm pretty sure it's just Mankirk, not Mancrick. M-A-N-K-I-R-K.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with the name is Man.
You final answer.
Yeah.
You
It's wrong. It's not Mancrick.
it's Mancrick for sure. That's the answer. Yeah, the text is wrong.
New Tui's Ultra. 0 carbs with a taste that's as good as new.
Isn't it just shuffle Mancrick's wife into your deck and not Olgra? I'm gonna go with that. Like it just feels off. The text is off to me.
Wait, so you're saying shuffle Mancrick's wife into your deck is what you think the text is?
Yeah, like I don't know what else I know it's off. I just can't think of what it is.
Okay, I potentially will give you a full point for that. Just based on the Dread thought this card was called Mankirk.
Oh.
You're way closer than he was. This is the one card in the game, as far as I remember, that literally like set up a lore rather than what the effect actually did, because most of us just know what the card does.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to a tie, I will give you the point. I will give you the point. But because you thought the text was right, it was just slightly different from what you thought, or what you said at least. You probably thought it was marginally different, but from what you said the final answer was, I can't give you the point in good God.
I knew it was way longer. I knew that for sure.
Here is the next one.
All right, Spirit Mount. Okay, I'm due for a heater. We're gonna have like a streak here. I feel it. Okay, give a minion +1/1 and spell damage +1. When it dies, summon a Spirit Raptor. So that is the effect on this card. Unless, wait. No, I think, I'm not sure. Is it +1/2? It definitely gives spell damage. I remember that for sure.
Spirit Mount. Oh, I already know what this one is. Okay. Give a minion +1/+1 and spell damage +1. When it dies, summon a Spirit Raptor. You give it +1/+2. It was a bit better in stats.
You know.
Yeah. I gotta read the card. You gotta get the lore, set it up, you know?
Yeah, you were telling me.
It looks like a raptor. I know that the raptor is a 1. Actually, okay, I'm gonna go with give a minion +1/2.
You are correct.
Yep.
It is +1/2.
Oh, that's true. I got one.
Yeah, nice.
I got one
nice
without any drama.
Here is the next card.
Climactic Necrotic Explosion. It's got lifesteal. Dix deals 6 damage. Summon 3/2/2 souls. So that I believe is correct. Randomly improved by corpses you've spent. That text box is wrong. I'm almost certain. And it's a triple room card. Festival Legends.
There's a lot of text on this card, so good luck.
Good God. Okay. Climactic Necrotic Explosion. So definitely a rainbow card. Definitely 10 mana. That is for sure. Deal 6 damage. Summon 3 2/2 souls. So yeah, I think that is the wording on it, which is kind of weird for this card, where like you could either get more damage or you could get more summons, right? Depending on how many random iterations you get of each. Here's the thing, like there's no way you would change the name because this card's probably seen a lot in standard. So it definitely can't be like everyone would pick up on that climactic. No, because in my head this card is just C&E, and the rest of the name doesn't matter.
I feel like it's randomly improved by the corpses you've spent this game, because like it encapsulates the entire game.
Okay, fair enough. Is that your final answer?
It's something with that part of the box. I'm gonna go with you spent this game.
Okay, so the text is actually entirely correct.
Oh, really?
There's not a single thing. Yeah, this card's really interesting because there's so much text on it, and it's really dynamic. Because like when you play this card, you don't actually see the deal 6 damage, summon 3/2/2 souls. Like it's just what it is. But that's actually it has nothing to do with why this card is wrong. The runes are not in the correct order. They are in alphabetical if it's rainbow.
Oh my god! But you can manually do things in the I guess on the card itself, it will always show like that.
On the card itself, it is always what the rune or the rainbow.
If Dread's got that, I bow to him. I bow to him on that.
Yeah, and I think corpses would be bolded. You start questioning everything. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go with that either the damage or the summon is off for the start. But I'm not.
So you're saying like the default values. The default values is what you're going for.
The default values.
No, you can if you want that to be your answer, you're more than welcome to just say that. I think that's completely fair.
Probably means I'm screwed, but yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'll go with the default values are off for the card.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're gonna hate me for doing this, but the runes are in the wrong order.
No shot. The runes are in the wrong order. If my opponent gets it correct on this one, then like kudos to them. I just checked to make sure that it was like the right, the 3. The runes are in the wrong order. Oh my god. Listen. Like I was locked in today, right? I got like my complexity hat on. I got caffeine flowing. Like I'm in the zone, and dude's swapping the rune order on DK cards on me. Holy shit.
This is an older card. Let's see if you remember it.
Oh, Worgen Abomination. 7 mana, 6/6 undead. It was an epic. The stats are right. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all other damaged minions, which would probably I think this is right.
Hey, Worgen Abomination. Dude, I remember this card. This is Witchwood, right? Let's check out. Looks like a Witchwood card. This card was okay-ish in Arena. Kind of like you could play it with if you're like a mage or whatever and you bang something, Okay. So that at the end of your turn, you have 2 damage to all of the. I believe that is the text. I remember they did have to be damaged. And I believe 2 is correct for how much damage it does.
Was it 3 damage or 2? And I know it was all other. It wasn't like just enemy. I know it hit your own stuff. I want to say this is correct.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct.
So I'm trying to remember back in the day if we had these like undead tags.
You did not. We did not have the undead tags back in the day, right? Those were added for March of the Lich King. The question now becomes: do you think this is an undead or not, or have you looked at the collection or seen this card recently to know that it's an undead or not?
So man, I haven't seen this card in ages. I mean, if you look at it, like, how is it not going to be an undead? All right, I'm just gonna go with it's not undead because I think it was an epic card. Could be that, but I'm just gonna go with it's not undead, even though it looks like the most undead thing I've ever seen. Nothing else really stands out.
I'm so sorry, it's an undead.
I mean, it looks like an undead, but nothing else stands out to me. What did you hit me with this time?
It's real. No, this is a real card.
Oh god, it's a real card. I forgot that was an option in this thing.
Here is the next one.
Spectral Trainee. 3 mana, 1/4. Whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Also an undead. It's a spectral. What mini set is that? March the Lich King and March the Lich King mini set. Is it after you cast a spell? That's the only thing I can think of that's wrong with it, other than it's the wrong set, or maybe the rarity, or it could be the name.
Speaking of undead,
yeah, this one's got to be undead. 3 mana.
Is it though?
Stop it right now. So it was an effect like this. Like that definitely is. And I believe it Okay, obviously it's a mage card here. Okay, now now I'm so in my head. Now I'm like, wait, is this a real card after the last one? But I'm like, what are the chances that wrong? But 2 real cards back to back. I'm just gonna say. Now I see I'm Spectral Train. If they didn't add Undead to this, then I swear to God, I'm gonna just say it's a real card, but it's probably not. But I'm gonna say it's a real card finally.
Okay, it's not a real card.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Is it not Undead? No, it's
no, it is Undead. It is Undead. I wouldn't do that. I would sure.
It's a text then. It's something like it doesn't do.
It is the text.
Yeah.
It is. No, it's not whenever. It's after you cast the spell. You do 1 damage from it.
God, I hate this like hyper, you know, it has to be competitive, right? Like I get it.
I'm gonna say after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all enemies.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
It is after, yeah. This is one of those cards that probably didn't, like, it didn't see a ton of play in Standard, and based on what I understand, it was pretty bad in Arena as well, just because you didn't have a lot of spells.
It makes sense, too, because you don't want to, like, kind of waste the damage almost on some of those spells.
So this card, I do remember this card. So, okay, something is definitely wrong with this card. I just have to, like, go back into, like, and figure out exactly what it is. And that's, for some reason, that feels like it's wrong to me, but I'm trying to remember what the, because this card is like was occasionally picked in Arena.
Dramae Totem Carver. It used to be a 4/4, but they buffed it to a 4/5. Is the name missing like an apostrophe, like the accent? I feel like that's the only thing I can think of. It's missing the apostrophe. That's my final answer.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. The name is correct.
Oh, okay.
The name is correct. Unless actually, let me verify. Now you got me a little weird. No, it's correct.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, fuck. Did I like miss that? The thing about this card is it's only friendly totems.
Oh,
Now,
jeez.
I was
also that would,
it does. I'm gonna guess it's gain +1/1 for each friendly totem. Man, this could be completely wrong. Like honestly, the whole text could be wrong because for some reason my brain, like looking at the text, is like something is wrong. I'm gonna go with it's for each friendly totem, but I feel like it's got to be something with the text.
This card was a 4/4, but. When Forge the Barons was released, when they did the core set initially, this card was actually added into the Shaman core set.
Okay.
And during that time, this card went from a 4/4 to a 4/5. It did say back in the day, friendly totem. But after Caverns of Time, you're right. It's not friendly totem.
Okay. Okay. So I got it. Okay. You're like mind effing me right now. I'm like, oh wait. So did I? Am I 1 for 10 now, or what's our count? Okay, so this one, like, it's not a card that I play with a lot, but this is at least like, instantly I was like, wait, that text, like something's off.
Here is the next card.
Prudent that is not her name. Anyway, 6 Prudent Prodigy. She has lifesteal.
Judicious Junior. No, now that name, like, I think it's the name, but like, let me make sure here. 6 mana, 4/9 with lifesteal.
I can't remember her name, but that is not her name. It's like Judicious Junior or something. I can't even remember. I'm gonna go. I feel like it's Judicious Junior.
You're all right. So for this one,
oh, it is. That's actually the name.
Yeah, you are right. You are so. I wanted to do a name change for sure for one of these cards, right? So what I did was I took this card and I just put the name in the chat GBT and I said, "Can you alter this 5 times?"
Judicious Junior.
I'm gonna. This is gonna be a 2-layered question. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't think that's the name, do you think this is the name?
No, that doesn't look right. That's right from the first one. Is that the right one?
I don't know. Do you think that the original card I showed you is the right one? I got 10 more name combinations we can go with.
Judicious Junior. So maybe it is just a real card. Then could be. But yeah,
answer?
Yeah. I mean, I already answered wrong on the other one, but yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I actually goofed because I sent you the card from the real folder instead of the fake one.
Really? Really?
Because I told you that one of the names was wrong.
Yeah,
this was gonna be the card, but then I dragged that one in, and then the first thing you said was, "I'm not sure about that name."
And then you went to look, and you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, I was like, hold on a second. That's the real one. Hold on a second. So yeah, you are right. When I do this with the other contestant, I have to show them the fake one.
Party Fiend.
48啊
One mana, 1/1 demon. This is from the most recent expansion.
你應該有㗎，我咪見到頭先。
Battlecry summon two.
我嗰個咪咁樣樣嘅咯。
That would be a lot better. I don't know what they're called.
咁呢個係你嘅問題。
Summon like 2/1/1 other that aren't part of it. I don't know if they're just fiends or something, but they're not the same card, the same name. Because like I feel like Raise Dead, you'll get other copies. 係咁呢個咪 check in 咯，係啊。你唔使 sign up 㗎，你 scroll down 就有個位話，如果你唔使 sign up 嘅，你都可以入嘅。
Why would that be a lot better? But like you said, Raise Dead, and now it makes a lot more sense why it would be better.
Battlecry, summon 2 1/1 party fiends, deal 3 damage to your hero. Okay, so my first thought is that it doesn't summon party fiends. So I think this card is actually pretty good in standard, right? Like it's actually used in standard.
It is very common.
Yeah, it's pretty much never. I think my answer is that
你應該 sign up 先至
summons like fiends or something.
先至有時候。
Yeah,
you're correct.
All right.
It doesn't summon imps, it summons Felbies.
Felbies, okay, yeah.
But they look very similar to what the party view looks like. So it almost looks like they can just summon 3 party.
Gobo Glide Tech, 3 mana, 3/3. If you control a mech, gain +1/+1. And rush from, it's like Descent of Dragon.